Hey everybody, this is Jay from American Survival. I'd like to thank you for joining me today. I appreciate you stopping by and checking out my video. This is going to be the second part in my live edge bar top slab. The first part of this was freehand cutting the slab with a chainsaw. I cut a 3-inch thick slab for a custom bar top in our house, and I've had it drying for about a week now, and I let it sit for quite a bit in the sun today, so I believe it's good enough to be able to try to break out the belt sander and try to get this thing sanded down, at least to smooth it out. It don't have to be really perfect. It don't have to be, extremely smooth, because I'm going to put multiple layers of clear coat over it. So I just want to get it kind of roughed out and smoothed out a little bit, something to work with. So stick around and we'll see about getting this sanded down. Now that we've got it pretty smooth, we're going to swap to a little finer grit sandpaper, the orbital, and we'll smooth it out and hit all the corners around and see what it turns out like, and we'll go from there. I found that it's pretty important to go over the knots and stuff, or any real rough spots. Go over it really good, because those spots suck up a lot of clear coat, and a lot of times this will all be nice and smooth, and these will still be looking rough, and you got to go over and over and over. So the smoother you can get around the knots and the rough spots, the better the finish will turn out. we got the bar top all sanded down with the belt sander, and then we went through with the orbital sander, and I flipped it over and it hit the side of another board and it chipped that off. But this is going to be live edge, and we're after the natural look anyway, so I'm just going to roll with it. It is what it is. And I decided to get a little bit creative. I wanted to really wanted to do some wood burning, but unfortunately I'm not that good at wood burning. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm in the shade here. There we go. I'm not very good at wood burning, and it would have took me hours and hours to wood burn this design on here. So I cheated. I got some fine point black Sharpie permanent markers, and I got a little creative. I guess that's kind of the fun aspect of it, of doing your own projects. You can do it any way you want. I guess the next step is to go ahead and apply the polyurethane clear coat. And the first coat's going to be a real thin coat, and I'm going to skip the video process throughout the week, but basically my intentions are to put one coat on per day, and at the end of the week we'll have 5 layers on here, and that ought to transform this thing big time. So let's get the first thin coat put on, and after this first thin coat I'll pick up at the end of the week, because you really can't tell that much of a difference in between coats if you're right there, but it ought to be a drastic difference between the first coat you see and then after a week's worth. And I'm curious to see how it lays over the top of all this. So Well, this is the first coat. There's quite a bit of spots that it sucked up really good along this outer layers on both sides. That seems to suck it up really good, just like the ends. So, but this is the first coat anyways. You can see spots right in along through there where it sucked it up really bad. It looks like it's dry spots, but I actually went over them spots a couple times. But I gotta let this first coat dry. Like I said, I'll pick this back up at the end of the week after there's multiple coats on here, and hopefully I'll be able to come back with a good showing for y'all. Well, this is it. This is how the bar top turned out. I ended up going with 6 coats of clear. And I went ahead and put it on some log poles or stands, and made a pretty nice little bar top in front of our cook stove there. It didn't come out perfect, but I didn't sand it all the way down. I left some of these crosshatch marks in it to give it a little more of a rustic look. I could have sanded it down to where it was really smooth, but we were after the rustic look, so. There's some pretty colors in there. Well, I appreciate you stopping by and watching my video. Hope y'all enjoyed this. Till next time, y'all be safe. Take care. And God bless. Thanks for watching.